Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day everyone, and the Honorable Mr. Dr. Udi Samanhudi SPD MPD as lecturer in academic speaking. Okay, in this video, I will discuss the topic of fake news in our today's social media, which will present by myself. Okay, before we start to the material, let me introduce myself. My name is Siti Zahratul. I'm from class 3B and my student number is 22232100015. Okay, let's start the discussion about fake news in our today's social media. So, the first one I will discuss about IT, information technology. The development of globalization affect the rapid development in using technology. And as we know that in this modern era, the role of information technology in everyday life is indeed very influential. This is inseparable from our activity with information technology, which can answer the demand of work faster, easier, cheaper, and save time. Information technology or IT make it easier for humans to accurately and quickly convey information to each other. And on the one hand, technology has advantage for people who use it. And the function of technology for human life, it makes getting information or news both inside and outside the country more accessible, add knowledge, and make it easy to find friends through several social media. Social media is a collective term for a website and application that focus on communication, interaction, content sharing, and collaboration. And people use social media to stay in touch and interact with friends, family, and various communities. So the next material is about social media function. Social media is one instant media that currently has various functions. And in addition to functioning as a tool for communication, because it makes easier for us to interact with many people and expand relationship distance. And the next function is to get information. Mass media is also a means for user to explore various information, and information dissemination can take place quickly so that in terms of sharing information, people can access word information quickly and easily, and they can realize that the words in their hand. And the function of social media is not only limited to that, and because there are many other functions that you can get from social media. But social media can cause a negative impact because of this technological development on human life. It can cause a dark and also the worst side in modern life from society due to the rapid advancement of technology with the increasing incidence of computer crime, pornography, digital terrorism, war of junk information, and addiction to the internet, and the spread of fake news. Okay, I will explain the impact of using social media related to fake news. Fake news is when hoax, opinion, story, scam, or rumor are created to look like legitimate news story or information. They are presented in such a way as to deliberately mislead, deceive, and misinform people. And why is there fake news? Because the purpose of fake news is to make people feel insecure, uncomfortable, and confused. And in confusing, people make weak, unconvincing, and even wrong decision. And sometimes, even this fake news excite because of self-gratification and harming others. For example, you can look at the picture. It's about fake news about BCA service transaction because BCA service transaction fees rising 150,000 per month because after the news, it had confused the public. And so BCA itself gave information that was fake news and it was an act of fraud. Okay, the next material is why is it too easy to spread fake news in society? Because due to the limitation of human attention coupled with the rapid use of information technology, especially in the use of social media in Indonesia itself, based on the report We Are Social, the number of active user of social media in Indonesia reached 191 million people in January 2022. And some studies also say that someone tends to see information from title that they find interesting and apply the information without reading it carefully. And the next material is how to overcome hoax news and different it. So the first one we can don't be easily provoked by news headline because an article with a title that has a purpose but does not match the content of the article can be said to be clickbait. And the second is filter news. Think critically and pay attention to the site address because we can make sure to get information or news search from official sites that have been verified. And the next is check the facts. And the last one is check the authenticity of the photo. Okay, maybe that's all for me. And hopefully this presentation will give benefit for us. And thank you for your attention. See you later. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.